Text while drunk and drive.
Nice, dude. We're fucking in tip-top shape.
Bunga chunga munga. Amunga.
Among Us.
Amunga.
There's a bungus among us.
There's
Who-
the
I'm tryna-
fungus among us.
Who's trying to unga my unga?
What, you suck on my bunga?
Unga bunga.
Chunga.
Stick your ponga in my bonga before I...
Da 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 da.
Is that a fade-in?
Yeah.
That's very cool. Man, here we are again.
What up?
We have returned.
What up, motherfuckers?
Not a whole lot, dude.
What's
Anything exciting happened to you, Will?
not a whole lot
We
of.
should tell Marcel about when you got your car towed.
I was right about to say I got my
Yeah.
car towed
Let's hear
not
it.
too long ago. It sucked. All right, so we did a couple open mics last Thursday, and the second one didn't have parking in Portland.
I think it did. We just didn't want to pay. So we
We were trying to find parking without paying.
the parking was around.
And I parked at a Walgreens down the street that I had parked at before, that we usually park at to get food. And
You get food at Walgreens?
no, we park there and then go get food at like
Oh,
the
no, gotcha,
spots
gotcha.
right like down the street. And so we parked there. I thought not much of it. We did the open mic. It was pretty sick. And then on the way back, we're talking, and I get there, and my car's not there.
You're just completely gone.
Yeah.
It was just, I was like, it's either stolen or towed.
That's fucked.
I didn't even know what to say. I was just about as speechless as I am right now. I was,
They call the police. And then they're like, oh, it's
yeah,
definitely
I called the
just,
dispatch to see if they towed it, and they didn't tow it. And then I called the number on a sign that was there, and sure enough, that was a towing company.
Yeah, 3 miles away.
Yeah, it was like 2.6 miles
Yeah.
from where we are in downtown Portland. So we walked from downtown Portland to South Portland. I had to stop at an ATM at like the slightly sketchy 7-Eleven to take out 220 cash so I could get my
Jesus.
car out of the fucking lot.
Dude.
And then we walked like,
We crossed a bridge.
what was it? It was like an hour 15 walk.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Dude.
And it was like
That's-
freezing. Over the bridge, there was so much wind.
Yeah, over the Veterans Memorial Bridge in Portland.
Yeah.
From
That's
downtown to South Portland. And I was just super paranoid that my phone was going to die. And Liam's phone was like 2%.
Yeah.
And that we were going to have to like...
You wore gloves, though.
Yeah, I
You
was
did
worried
think it
that we
through.
were going to have to like stop at the store and get some like beef jerky and like hand warmers and huddle under a bridge.
Yeah, because if we did
Like,
have to pull the night homeless.
Spoon for the night to stay
Yeah.
alive.
That would have been sick, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah. We would have had to like walk to keep our blood, our like body temperature up, I think. Otherwise, that was so bad. We pulled it off though. And that guy was pretty chill.
Yeah, the guy who towed my car was like too chill to be like annoyed with. He was like, "Oh, the old Mercury sled."
Yeah, I kept calling it the sled.
Yeah. It's like, you look like a freaking detective in that thing, I bet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I do.
That was nice. And I think, I had a beer in there that was like just knocked over. And then I think like your bong was like in there somewhere as well. All your weed shit was in there.
Yeah,
If it was stolen, you would have lost a bunch of shit.
yeah. And
No
what's
good.
really, what had me worried, like, when my car just wasn't there, was it's fairly easy to steal those cars. All you need is like a key from the same year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What?
Not all of them, but like a lot of them. Or if you have like the key fob, like the Bluetooth, like the the thing that you can just unlock it with the button, a lot of those work with each other. So you can like have one from a similar year. Because a lot of them were fleet cars. They were just like taxis and cop cars. So they're just like, if you have something from the same parts, if it fits the transmission, likes the key, it'll start.
Damn.
Thankfully, though, it's old enough now to where people aren't like, a homeless person isn't going to be wandering around with a 2009 Mercury Grand Marquis key in their fucking pocket.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You never know.
Yeah, well.
But, yeah.
If they are, they probably already have a car, or else why would they have a key? I guess that's kind of a...
That's one reason I want to get a manual, is that's fucking
Yeah.
anti-theft right there.
It is. Yeah.
Half the thefts, or half the thieves will just be like, fuck.
If I didn't know
can't
Marcel...
steal that one.
Yeah. If I didn't know Marcel, I would just steal his car from just because how sick the license plate is. We probably shouldn't say what it is. But
Yeah.
definitely, we were talking about this on the way here, how I was very jealous of when you got that plate. I wanted that plate.
I mean, it is the phrase that you came up with.
I didn't come... I think it was Caleb Goodwin.
Oh.
Shout out. Shout out, Caleb.
Just throwing out the last name.
I mean, no, it's I don't even think he's never on social media. Like, he's probably not.
True. Yeah.
We're gonna get on him. Well, dude, we're going up to Sunday River tomorrow.
That's gonna be dope.
It is gonna be dope. Just Caleb, my dad, and I. It's gonna be fun.
You're gonna shred.
Yeah, I hope.
You better.
Yeah, he did tow me around on his 4-wheeler for a little bit.
How was that?
It was good. It like just brought back some of the muscle movements that I liked. You know, because I didn't really ski last year, which sucks. But I just want my wrist to heal so I can get back on the BMX bike. You and Ben are like going someplace. I think Ben wants to go someplace soon.
You.
Yeah. Will, you should go when we go because you got your skateboard. Red Alert's like skating and biking. Although Ben and Marcel don't like that place because it's very dusty.
Oh,
Quite.
is that the fiberglass place?
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying. That sounds pretty annoying.
Yeah.
You're just slipping everywhere.
Yeah.
You have to go in a straight line or else you're on the ground.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of fun. You like can't turn at all.
Just fall down and get itchy lungs.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I didn't even think about the fiberglass part. It's more like just...
Yeah, it's
So
just not
smells
fun
like
to get
dust.
on your skin or breathe, though.
No, I think my autistic brother tried to climb a fiberglass pole when he was younger, and he had to shower for like 3 days straight. It was just like...
Damn.
Yeah,
It
it
makes
was,
you itchy because it's like...
yeah.
Gets
up
into
in your
you.
skin.
Yeah, dude.
Ugh.
Maybe that's what you should do for your car. If no one will steal it, make the whole thing fiberglass.
You sit
it
there and you're
really
just like...
It's not too bad of an idea. Yeah, you're just like, damn, this thing's fucking itchy. I'm going to bring it back to where I just
Fiberglass
stole it from.
seat covers.
How about fiber ass? And it's it's an anti-rape device where it's a fiberglass female condom that you put in your ass. So if anyone tries to rape you, it kind of gives their dick like a fiberglass rip. It's a fucking good. I might sell that to someone.
I just thought of
Give your
another.
perpetrator a rash.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, dude. You'd be like, damn, I'm not raping him anymore.
I just thought of another security method you could use for your car.
Ooh.
Just cover the door handle and the key lock with a bunch of lube. No one's gonna want to.
That's
touch
very
that.
true, actually.
They're gonna touch it and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
Just
dude."
put,
Or
like,
wipe
white
your ass with your
slime
hand
on
and then
it.
grab your handle so it's just covered in your own shit. Yeah,
no one else is gonna want to touch
cum
that,
on
but
all the
you
handles.
know.
So when someone grabs your hand, like, dude, is that fucking cum? And then they just steal another car. Might start fucking doing that. Yeah, dude. I wonder if they thought about that in the Bronx back in the 80s. No one would have stolen all those car radios. Yeah, it was probably the 90s. Something like that. Just cum on everything. That's why nothing in my room ever gets stolen.
Bronx was crazy. They might not have given a fuck.
Yeah, black people are weird like that. Agreed, Will. Good point.
It's not about black people.
Yeah. No,
It's
you're
just
right.
about-
It isn't.
Economic.
No, I was making a joke. It is.
Oh.
Yeah. No, yeah. But yeah, cum on everything. Yeah.
Let it fly.
And I don't even think you'd have to cum on it because eventually it'll be hard to keep coming. So you blow your nose. After you've cum on one thing, the rest can be snot. No one's gonna. They'll think it's cum. I think that's called Occam's razor.
Is it?
No, I don't know what it is. So you can just say it. No one else does either. She's like, I think that's Occam's razor.
I tell you what, I used to think, well, not fully, but I saw a post back in high school that said something about, I think it was a joke, but like, you had to, the semen has to come out of the dick at like 20 miles an hour because it's so thick and gooey.
Wow.
But obviously 20 miles an hour, that that would just rip, your
Would
dick
it?
off. Probably, most likely.
Because I think you sneeze at like 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, but the
At peak
cum is
velocity,
pretty.
dude. I don't know.
cum is pretty. That's
Sometimes
I
you
feel
can
like
get
that could
some
destroy.
I learned
your-
something about cum the other day. So when you piss out of your like dick hole, it has a certain pH that cum can't survive through. So when you get that pre-cum, and that's like the little bit that comes first, that's like adjusting the pH so that your sperm can survive through the penis hole. Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool.
It's like when you're making alcohol and you gotta run the bad shit out first. You gotta let out the ethanol before you can let the alcohol flow into the drinks.
Yeah, you just steam it out. Isn't
just
that why
gotta
alcohol's like
clean
you
it
just
out
collect
first.
the distilled shit? Who knows?
Yeah, but you don't want the ethanol. That's the bad shit. You don't want the piss in your cum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, true, man.
Yo.
Marcel, you know any more about aliens?
I mean, let's see. Have you talked about the that podcast that you showed me?
The James. Oh no, the other one.
Have you talked
No,
about
but that's
that?
a good one to talk
Yeah?
about.
Okay.
Because that one honestly is the easiest one to call bullshit on. But there's
Yeah.
no because there were other people there. Well, I guess do you want to explain it to these people?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting story. So this dude, I'm kind of very fuzzy on a majority of the details, except for the sort of main incident.
I
Just
think it was
the
in the 80s.
details surrounding it. Yeah. Yeah. So this dude was in like a motorcade going out. He was in something in the military. He either had the option to go into the retrieval, aerial retrieval program, whatever, or the other part, which I don't know, either like looked at the materials or like didn't deal with going out to the sites, supposed sites of crash landings. But he was going out one day on this like motorcade, and they're going along this road, and before they went, this lady had told him there's this dude that he's sort of like along the road, and she said not to talk to him, just like don't interact with it, just like nothing. And he was like, oh, okay, whatever, I don't know this lady, I don't know what she's talking about.
Was she like a high or superior officer?
She might have been. I think she could have just been like another person.
Another dumb bitch.
That was at his level, just a couple dumb bitches,
Yeah,
seeing aliens and shit. But they were going along this road, and he saw this dude, and he was like, "Oh, what's this dude?" He was like in a military uniform or some like a proper military uniform. And
Was it a U.S.?
Yeah, it was like a U.S. military uniform, and I think it was they like drove past him or something, and then he started chasing them. But he wasn't running right. Like his arms were like flailing around, and it just didn't make sense. And then I don't know if you remember how, but somehow they like stopped.
I think his car was the first in the motorcade, and they like stopped because he was running at them, and he's like, "This guy's clearly freezing." I think is what he said because he's blue.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "This guy looks like he's frozen."
He was
then
concerned.
put his jacket on him, I think, and then he realized that someone else in the cab was like, "Well, that guy's no ears," and he was blue with no ears. And someone drew a picture of him at some point. You can like find it, but it's just like yeah, you know more about it, but I don't know. It was just apparently an alien with longer arms, like no muscle mass, no ears, blue, and he could communicate telepathically with this guy. This I don't even remember what his job was really, but he would communicate not like words. He was speaking a different language, but he knew every emotion that like came with the words that he was saying.
Yeah, he could understand what he was
Yeah,
saying.
but here's the thing: people were in like there's a car like I think it was one truck back, and he said we got out talked to a guy, but no one else got out, and no one else could see that guy. So it's this one, and he I think he got fired for blowing the whistle on it, but I don't know. How are you supposed to figure out if he actually talked to it? Because if that actually happened, that's fucking weird.
I just think the whole telepathic communication thing is interesting because I've heard that before, and I've heard supposedly they telepathically interact with like the craft to fly it, and that's how the military has somehow been able to do that with the ones they've recovered. Like that's just an interesting thing to think about how like your consciousness can somehow control.
Well, I heard there's another. Someone else had said in like a 50s thing that they had a headset on that let them do it. I think there was another alien encounter where they're like, yeah, they had a headset and it allowed them to do like telepathy or whatever. But then, yeah, what if they just like don't need that anymore? Like we have Neuralink.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the idea.
But then didn't he say he was from a certain star system?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's a recurring. It's been recurring in multiple stories I've heard, like the Benny and Barney Hill, the Bob Lazar story, and this one too, Zader reticuli, or Zader. I think Bob Lazar was the only one who said Zader reticuli, and he did mention something about like them possibly giving them a few bits of like false information in these briefings, so that could have that second half could have been made up, but all these other accounts said Zader star system, and that's a real system.
Is it around
apparently.
Jupiter or something?
I think so.
It's like, yeah, I can't remember.
I mean,
but back then they didn't know that was even a real star system. But also, why would they have the same name for it that we do? It's not like they named it and then we took their name.
Well,
did he speak about where it was and not what it was named of, or what its name was?
It could have been
because I think he mentioned. Actually make any sense?
I think he mentioned. Yeah, it was like a constellation.
Oh, okay.
It was a part of a like that star system was a small part of the some constellation. I can't remember which constellation, but looks like maybe the constellation of Reticulum. That doesn't.
Yeah, but he was also looking for a metal. It's like some radioactive metal. I think it's like Tessendium, something like that. Teridium. What is it? Teridium.
He said Tritium,
Helium.
but the only thing that we have is
like try not to move the mic around too much, or like let go and grab back onto it. It picks up a lot of shaking, touching.
My bad.
You're good.
Well, what do you think about this,
dude? I don't fucking know. They need to tell us about the aliens.
Yeah, I kind of did. I guess, right?
No, but like
tell us more about them.
The government needs to like do a mass, like they just need to release the information.
Unless they are aliens, like some people say.
Damn, dude. You know what's funny? I think
then it kind of makes sense. Then it would be a hard reveal.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Be like, yeah, we're like, we know how to fly UFOs and shit. We just like been gatekeeping this shit because we like it more than you guys. We don't think you'll appreciate it enough.
True.
And then on top of that, yeah, our massive government authoritative body, we're aliens too. We just kind of fucked them when they came.
I wonder what...
Because they were pretty hot.
Would Trump be an alien?
What?
Would Trump be an alien?
He would have been the first one to fuck one of them.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
He's
like,
a
what?
little whore.
I thought she was Russian.
Respectfully, he's a little whore. He would agree. He wouldn't use those words. He'd use like, "I'm a very social man."
The blacks. I love the blacks.
Didn't he say, "I'd kiss a man I'd kiss a man or a woman"? That's a very handsome man right there.
Train going by. You guys see his daughter put a camel toe selfie on like Twitter today?
What?
Trump's daughter. Does it even have? That's what it said. Might have been misinformation.
That's great. I
think he
believe
might
it.
have a daughter, but I don't.
I have no
I'm not
idea, bro.
sure.
I believe it. Sometimes you gotta work the toe.
Always, dude. I just started putting more camel toe posts on like Instagram and shit. Just with my ass crack.
I think technically it's a moose knuckle if it's a dude, right?
That's even cooler, dude. I would rather have a moose.
No,
than
that
a
just
camel.
means it's a fat.
Oh, okay. You might be right.
Oh, that's for the fat bitches.
A moose knuckle.
Damn, that's clever.
Like the really fat bitches.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
Damn, dude. I saw a moose once.
Don't they have hooves?
Try not to brag, but you know. I think they do, yeah, but I bet there's a knuckle in there somewhere. I bet they mean like the separation between the hooves.
Yeah.
Is it hoove? Because you have, or are they one entity when you have two of them?
Or is it a hive?
A hive of hooves.
A hive? Damn, dude. The hoove hive?
I'm pretty hive.
You should get a beehive in this room.
You just become.
No, you should just get a wasp hive.
You should get a few wasp nests.
Dude, just put some wasps. Yeah.
And maybe a few hornets down here.
Maybe some grape. I've heard they're great pets.
You just
Little
get
honey
fill this
babies.
place with like poison ivy plants and like just poison.
Well,
oaks
that's
and
just
shit
going
like
too
that.
extreme.
No, it's not. That's like the house plants.
No, I mean like
I wonder
if
it
you're
would
gonna
be.
do that, you should just like have a squirrel in here.
That's a way better idea. You get like 3 squirrels, but yeah, I don't even know how they got in here. Don't just let them roam around. They'll keep you up all night though.
I think they might be getting. I think they might be trying to fucking work their way in every once in a while.
Yeah, you
You can
probably
hear them
right.
scurrying on the roof and shit. There's so many outside.
Yeah.
We used to have outdoor cats, but as soon as
Oh yeah.
there isn't any more, they just started flourishing. They started fucking like crazy. Acorn fucking.
Hell yes.
Acorn fucking.
Dude, did I tell you Dylan and I went halvesy on a guinea pig once? No, it was the smallest rodent you can buy that isn't like a mouse. It's like
Gerbil?
a gerbil. We went half on a gerbil. It was like $9 each.
When?
And it was like 4 years ago. And we didn't. His mom wouldn't let him keep it in his room, so he was like, "Dude, you're gonna have to just like have it like full custody." And I was like, I didn't sign up for that. So I just have and it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then all night it doesn't sleep and it runs on
Should've
its
worn a
wheel,
condom.
and it yeah, and it just kicks its fucking bedding and all of its shit everywhere. And then 3 days and I just let it loose in the woods. I was like,
Dude.
fuck this thing, dude. I don't even remember his name.
You gave an animal a meal that day.
Yeah, good. That thing fucking sucked. I mean, it was already in PetSmart. That thing was living a life of torture. I set
honestly-
it free.
They probably just fucking froze to death or some
It was
shit.
the summer.
Probably got eaten
It
then.
definitely was
Yeah.
eaten immediately. Probably hit the
Yeah.
wood line and just another gerbil ate it. It was like, dude, we're all out here. I wonder if everyone just lets their gerbils go.
Dude,
There's a
fucking
huge
no.
gerbil population somewhere.
That's not what people usually do with gerbils.
Fuck
when
a
they
gerbil,
buy them.
dude. That's why
They
people
u- they
shove them
usually
up their
keep
ass.
'em.
They're used. Nah, you either shove it up your ass or let it loose in the woods. There's no in between with gerbil owners.
Nah, you give it. You just get like give it to like a kid as a first pet, so they can learn to feed it. No, maybe not a first pet. Like a fish is probably
That's
like
a really
first
mean
pet.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Maybe like
No,
a second or
dude,
third.
it was the most annoying thing I've ever
Not
had.
give it to a kid, but like if you have a kid type shit.
So get a gerbil
So you
instead
can
of throwing it out,
observe it.
impregnate some woman, and then just be like, "No, we need the kid. I need to get rid of this thing." I might do that.
Yeah, you're just
Like,
a
sorry,
gerbil
I
hater.
busted in you, but I have a gerbil that I really don't want.
Just a gerbil abuser.
Yeah. Fucking gerbil, bro. Yeah. Damn, dude, this is a hot cat. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, rest it. What was the gerbil's name?
No,
Did
I
you
don't.
name
I don't
it?
think I named it.
Damn,
Well,
bro.
Dylan might have. It was definitely just some. Probably. It might have been just like fag or something. It wouldn't have been like a good name. They don't. It had no personality. It was a wider mouse. It was a wide mouse. And all it did was drink my water from the sink. My water.
Did it have a job? Did it provide at all?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
It's a fucking gerbil. What do you expect from it?
I
It's
don't
a
know, man.
fucking freeloader is
You ever
what I
watch
say it
Zootopia?
is.
Dude, you know any fucking jobs hiring unexperienced gerbils around here that don't have a college degree? I don't.
Yeah, probably.
McDonald's?
It's tough out here for a gerb.
Dude, McDonald's
You
will
could have
hire
fucking
'em.
stood on the corner like a man, suck dick for money,
Dude,
pay for his food like a real man.
they don't got
turn
the mouth
tricks.
shape.
That thing does. If you got a small enough dick, you
Dude,
can fucking gerbil. If you
they
want.
got like the two big teeth in the fucking front. It's like SpongeBob with
Alright,
like
well, maybe he could have rented out his ass. He could have.
you're just a mean gerbil dad.
We're just being realistic here.
Dude,
I don't really see what the issue is. That thing fucking. It
Rest
would have
in-
lived for 3 months tops anyway.
rest in peace, Gerb.
Yeah, rest in peace, fucking. Gerbis.
Gerb.
That might have been his
Gerb.
name, actually.
Gerbless.
Yeah. But no, I would try to sleep and go.
Gerbless Gerb.
I mean, you're lucky I didn't fucking
He's
step
getting
on
to it, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
He had to fucking train for the end days.
Yeah, he just like
Because he knew he was getting released. He was training for the fucking...
should have
true.
been, dude.
This is
Yeah.
true.
He was training for what's to come.
Yeah, just a bird that just comes out of the sky, takes him away. Although that's a cool way to die. You know, bird, because you've probably never been up that high if you're a gerbil. Right?
Probably can't see past like 3 feet.
Yeah. Just like in a...
It just fades
They
out
live in
like when it's
cages.
foggy.
So I bet when
Yeah.
that thing, if it got lifted up into the sky, it was probably like, wow, that's fucking sick.
For like 2 seconds.
It's like,
and then
wow,
I'm
I
like,
love-
oh, I can't see shit.
Well, my owner is very nice to me, and I'm glad he did this. It's probably exactly what he was thinking.
It was probably like, I should have been gay.
You think?
And
Maybe
on
he
the
was
corner.
gay. You really shouldn't like assume that just because Trump's
Like my
America
dad
doesn't mean
said.
he can say that shit.
Which one?
What'd he say?
The gerbil dad, you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. That was I said that weird.
Nah, dude.
I
He
was
wasn't
too
gay.
I was
He
too
never
slow.
came on to me really. You know,
What do you mean?
if he was
He
gay,
was
I
your
feel
son.
like yeah, barely. I adopted him though.
Still.
Wait, you didn't... He
That's
wasn't-
why the foster system in the United States has issues.
Hey, how come no one's mad at his fucking Dylan, his second dad, who just left on us?
What?
His second dad just left the family.
So you're a single mother?
Exactly. I don't see anything wrong with what I did. You don't understand what a mother goes. That's the hardest job in the world.
You're
Only made
like
it 3 days.
you're like one of those you're like one of those mama cats that like kills their kittens just to get back to fucking.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Damn,
to get
dude.
the ovulation back circling around.
Want to hear another pet story, dude? We had a cat that gave birth to 9 kittens. And then we sold all the kittens, and she just, like, left. Actually, she was the one who was hit by the 18-wheeler. I think I told this story, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, we, like, sold her
She's
kids. It wasn't
probably
our
the-
idea, but it was...
She was probably like, y'all literally took my kids. What the fuck?
Hey, man, at least they didn't go to me. You want me with your kids after the gerbil? I mean, we made the right move. My mom probably saw it. He was like, this kid can't do that.
No, yeah, you can't keep a whole fucking litter of kittens.
No,
but
you can't.
I understand the cat's frustration.
Yeah, same, dude. I lost a kid once.
The gerbil?
The gerbil?
No.
I was gonna say you
My
didn't
son,
lose
he's
him.
gone,
You fucking
Who was the
he
mom?
lost you.
That's true. He didn't lose me.
Well, I mean,
He fucking
he was a band
tore that
guy.
relationship apart, dude. That was his fault.
He was a kid.
He saw the end coming, dude.
He's
He
just
didn't
a
even
kid, bro.
care. He
He
should have
needed
done
guidance.
something, dude.
You needed
Who's the
guidance that
mom?
you didn't provide.
He was the mom, dude. Some dumb slut.
No, Dylan was the mom.
Dylan. Well, we kind of were a gay couple that adopted him.
Well, I mean, I guess you could be either or, but I think it's funnier to say you're a single mother.
Yeah, I am a single mother. Which is cool. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm so strong.
You're pretty shit single mother, but
I'm not a single mother anymore. I fucking killed my kid.
yeah, that's why you're shit single
I do
mother.
it all the time, dude.
That doesn't make
Casey
you,
Anthony.
That doesn't
See,
make you a
Casey
good
Anthony,
mother for doing
good
it.
person. Case in point. Yeah. Man, isn't that? But dude, this is the argument. I can't kill my kid, but you can get an abortion. I can't let my gerbil into the woods, but you can get an abortion 3 weeks into your pregnancy. I'm just kidding.
Well, and now on top of that, you would chose
I
to
know,
adopt him.
I know. I fully support abortion. I was kidding. Abortion rules, dude.
Yeah, you clearly fully.
Because otherwise, you're gonna have a kid, and then you're gonna realize, oh, I can't do this, and you're gonna let it loose in the woods. You know, right, Will?
No.
Well, if you had a kid, what would you do with it? Never mind.
No.
What would you do with it?
Put it in the woods.
I mean, you want him to go camping, right?
That's not putting it in the woods.
Just say you'd put him in the woods.
No.
Will, come on. I know you would.
Put him in the woods for recreational activity.
But what if the mom dipped after saying, I'm in this for the full ride?
Just be like, it's just me and you, little buddy.
Yeah, dude. And then the mom goes,
Just
actually,
me
my
and
mom
you.
doesn't want it in my house. And then you have to.
Let's go outside and play catch, just you and me.
And
Mama won't be here for a while.
damn.
She's going
Your
to the
kid's going to be a
store.
sucky catcher if he learns to catch from you. Oh, do you think that's how that?
Fuck you.
Do you think that's how that cycle works?
You don't know how I can. I got a good arm.
You probably do. I don't know. I don't think you
I
play
got
a
a
lot
good
of
arm.
sports.
You don't know. You've never seen me throw.
No, I haven't. I've seen you wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your weird dude
Pause.
touching. Yeah, pause.
Pause.
Put your paws all over other guys.
It was public. It was a public arrangement.
Doesn't make it okay.
It was an event. It was a sporting, athletic event.
Yeah, you were given a medal for how well you touched another dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's
that
fucking one of the gayer
You
things.
submitted a
Out-touched
man
him.
by touching him.
Have you seen that clip of the? Have you seen that clip of the dude wrestling that's been going around recently? He hits him with like the mega hump.
No,
What?
but is that even allowed?
Maybe.
You can just molest someone mid-game.
I mean,
The ref doesn't
there's
step
levels.
in?
Well, I mean,
There's
that's
levels
happening
to it.
anyways.
Because like
But-
the way he did it, he like straight up humped him like doggy style.
Was he hard?
But it was like
'Cause you can see
single
everything in those things.
thrust, just like full force to get him from like the middle position where you're trying to stand up, basically all fours like doggy,
yeah.
to on the ground like or to like on your stomach so you can pin him and like put him in something.
So he had him in doggy.
So
gave him
he
a thrust
so he
and
gave
then
him he
pinned
gave him the mega fucking pelvic thrust to get him to
So he was hitting it
flat
from the
position.
back, is what you're saying?
And it's really funny. They put a funny song over it, and fucking the dude that gets humped too. He's like, "You motherfucker!" Like he's a good sport about it, or he's into it because he like smiles and turns around. It's pretty
fucking
funny.
weird. All those
It
guys might
is.
be into it, you know.
Nah, bro, I wasn't into it. You fucking.
Maybe that's why you quit.
I wasn't into it, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
I know Owen quit soccer because our soccer coach kissed him after they like won a game. He's like, oh,
What?
this is homo shit.
Bro, you should have spoke to somebody about that.
No, he's not a little dude. He's not a pussy, dude. Like all those women who went out against fucking Bill Cosby.
Dude, he was just like. You should have spoken out.
No, he probably should have. That's very
There
weird.
could have been other victims.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I was
Well-
definitely never touched though. I swear, not by him.
I guess that does.
Would that chap your ass if someone
Fit
kissed
in.
another boy your age but not you?
What you feel like?
Would you be like, damn?
Am
why,
I not
what's
pretty
wrong with
enough?
me? Yeah. You're like, what? I'm not good enough. Why don't
I'm
you
not
kiss
kissable.
me? Yeah, dude. Like my soccer coach didn't molest me. Now I'm traumatized. It's a cool turn of events. Yeah.
A blessing and a curse.
Mostly a curse, probably. Not being molested, dude. Because maybe that's how you find out you're gay. Now you're living a sheltered life.
Well, you just gotta get out there and try it then.
How many dicks do you think you have to suck before you realize that you either like it or don't like it? Like 3
I don't
or
know.
4?
I think that might be a personal adventure.
No, I think everyone has to. You gotta really fit. Because I remember the first time I had
Some
sex
people-
with a woman, I was like, "This is gross, dude." Took like 6 times to convince myself that.
It took you 6 times to convince yourself?
Yeah, dude. I wonder how much takes time.
What happened the 6th time that convinced you?
I just thought of a dude. No, I don't know, but
I think there could be a possibility that
yeah, it didn't.
you might
Yeah,
be into the...
I mean, I was 9.
Are you sure
About what?
there wasn't an older... Never mind.
Man?
Potentially?
Dude, I'm not gay.
You just
Sounds like
deeply
a
I know
closeted.
every single fucking one of these that we filmed. Everyone that listens to this is gonna be like, dude, that guy's definitely gay.
You're just deeply closeted.
Like every single person.
I don't think anyone's thinking that, but
I'm not thinking that. So good.
I think you are thinking that because you just said it.
No, dude, that's just. I like to say things that I'm not thinking.
Be
Sometimes.
careful letting go and grabbing the mic. Try to, like, you can just one-hand it if that's easier.
Might be.
Just try to, just try to, the least amount of
We gotta get some
interaction.
fucking- yeah. How bad is it?
It's not that bad, but
Okay.
you can hear it.
How long have we been going for?
36 minutes.
Smoke break?
Fuck yeah.
Take a piss.
I got you. Hold on, I'll come down with you so I can either put the dog in another room or just...
We're gonna take a pause real quick. My boys are smoking right now, so I don't know how much I'll be able to say, but
I can still talk. I got my mic right here. I'm talking. I'm
oh yeah, Will. And we're not, this is no THC CBD. So all this is.
We're smoking sage right now.
Well, he is. I smoke CBD because I have bad joints. He has a sage thing.
I have a fetish of sage.
Yeah. What is sage? Isn't that what the all those weird
It's like an
girls that like
herb.
rocks kind of they burn that?
It's like
Supposed to get the ghosts away or something.
yeah.
I think some
like-
really dumb girl told me that once.
You burning off like the bad juju, the karma, that type of stuff.
Damn, dude. I wonder whoever's in charge of marketing for Sage. There's no way that does a single thing.
You don't know that.
I've done
No,
acid
you're right. I'm not. Yeah.
and rolled joints and then just went around my room just like cleansing the corners, getting smoke everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
who it's for. That's what I'm saying. They found the perfect demographic that will never look up if it's real. You'll you're
I
on
wrote
drugs
a-
and you're like, I feel different.
I wrote a silly joke a while ago that was like incense are for people that are too pussy to smoke weed.
Really? Because I use. I guess I, do
like
know.
That, I was like, that
laws.
sounds so stupid because it's like obviously
I thought they were associated.
they're probably like more culturally significant than weed ever was smoking wise or burning.
I don't know about
wise.
that. The 60s and 70s.
Well, I mean, like
Was weed around the 60s? It had to.
people have
Probably
been
really
burning
shitty, though.
like incense or some sort of like bundle of like herbs for spiritual or ritual essence for or like purpose for fucking ever. I mean, I'm from my knowledge, from what I know, I could definitely be wrong. I think that's how people found out you could get high from smoking weed because they were just burning it in like a little church hut and then they were breathing in the smoke from the little whatever that they were using, whether it was a little standstill box or someone walking around like cleansing the room.
Yeah.
And then they were like, dude, every time the priest walks by I feel fucking blessed as fuck. I feel the spirit in my bones.
Yeah, but if that was the case, don't
But
you
it's
think it would
just
be more
some
associated
fire-
with religion and not like
Old weed.
against? You know, because I don't think you can smoke weed if you want to go to heaven or whatever.
Well, that it's debated. It's debated.
Didn't you have a book that
in
told you the
Christianity,
rules? Why is it
in
debated?
Christianity, yeah, but in a lot of other religions, no, and in a lot of denominations of Christianity, people would argue no, but a lot of our denominations of Christianity, people would argue definitely, yeah. it really depends who you ask. A lot of people are very passionate about weed's fine, but a lot of people are very passionate about, like, weed will get in the way of your connection with God, or it makes you impure or whatever.
There's a lot of people that don't even think about it like that. They just read that you're not. That I thought you weren't allowed to take drugs.
Well, maybe.
Marcel, you went to
so.
Catholic
I think
school.
it's intoxicants.
Can you get into heaven if you just get
And a lot
fucked
of people
up?
would consider
Or
weed
not get fucked. If you smoke
intoxicant.
weed and watch like The Sopranos for 7 hours a day.
Well, so when I went to, obviously when I was in like middle school, I didn't really, I don't remember talking about that with the teachers, but high school, yeah, that was, I mean, we kind of openly, towards like the end of like junior, senior year, the teachers, we would talk. It wasn't like you can't drink or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder
Well, at
why
least
I
that
think
was,
that.
high school was, it was a Jesuit school, so.
What the hell is
And
that?
it's also like a lot of everything's fucking translated. So people spend like their whole lives just debating over and just trying to figure out what everything, like what all the rules are, because there isn't like solid rules.
There shouldn't be rules.
There kind of is, but everything's debated, you know?
Yeah.
Like gays in Christianity in modern day is a big one. Or just in religion.
See, this is what I'm talking about. See, you can't be like,
a lot of people
you
are
can't
cool
be
with
religious.
it. Everyone's pretty, most people
they
are pretty
base
cool
their
with
religion
it,
off a book that says,
but a
well,
lot
I
of
guess
texts say that you shouldn't, but then a lot of people also argue, I've heard, that maybe like some translations meant more like don't be sleeping with young boys.
that's
or
not what it
something
said
like
at
that.
all. But I did read it because I wrote a bit about
Or,
God
like,
and I mocked
pedophilia.
all of his dumps. There's a proverb about this woman talking about like how big this dude's dick was that fucked her and how much cum he had, and the proverb
What?
is just like, dude, I'll find it if you guys can cover for a second. It's
That is-
fucking. It's like it's
Wait, from what?
the Bible.
From someone saying they had house.
I hope it was the Bible. I might have been fucking tricked.
I don't
Well, I'll say that.
believe that's in the Bible. From what
I'll say this: the Bible, it was written in, it was so many years ago, written in a different language, and so they, it's all just interpretations, and because you could translate it word for word, but again, that's just what somebody told some dude. He heard some dude who told some dude who heard another dude say that, and he wrote that down. So it's like, it's
exactly.
there is some good meanings to some of the parts of religion, obviously, like the morality and stuff like that. But again, it's like you got to take into account, it's just like, hearsay, one could say. It's just like some dude back then said this.
Yeah. I've heard the KJV, the King James version, is like, it's wacky.
Yeah.
The most popular like versions of the Bible are like the least.
Listen to this one.
The least like make the least sense, basically.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
And I know very little. So take that for what you will.
Alright, Ezekiel 23:20. She lusted after her lovers, whose genitals were like those of donkeys, and whose emission was like that of horses.
Yeah.
What
How does that help you live
what's the
Ezekiel 23:20?
from
Which
Probably the Old Testament, if I had to guess.
I think that's probably the Old Testament.
Yeah, the Old Testament was pretty rowdy. They had like rules on how to like have slaves the right way.
It was pretty. There's a lot of stuff in there that's. Yeah, like how many wives you can have. Like. Yeah.
So, do you guys have to study that shit too, or just like did they kind of cherry pick the good stuff for you?
Well, I mean, we had a class where they didn't really. it was a pretty dope teacher who actually he showed me that LCD Sound System song, "Lose Your."
Dance Yourself Clean.
No, fucking
Home?
Daft Punk is playing in my house.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the class, he was pretty much just teaching us how to like interpret the messages, because it's like he was even telling us, like, funny enough, he was a priest too. Okay. I'll get into his backstory after if we want, because he had a pretty interesting backstory supposedly.
What is it?
Fucking, I'm losing my train of thought. The class was just like sort of analyzing the text and sort of, trying to figure out like what could this mean, not as like a literal like this is
funny.
what.
Yeah, that's kind of it's. Yeah, he wrote something and the whole class is like, wait, well, maybe he didn't really mean that.
Yeah,
'cause that's how shitty what he said was. That's so fucking dumb. And then my dad's family is really Catholic, and one time his younger brother, like, they ran out of toilet paper, so he wiped his ass with like 3 pages of the Bible, and they were like all punished for like a month. It's just like, damn, what if it was like one of the fucking good, maybe he needed that page. Maybe he masturbated to Ezekiel 23:20.
That is a crazy fucking
that's
yeah.
I mean, I think they use like a nice soft paper.
Yeah, probably is a better paper to use.
Yeah,
material wise.
probably. You guys ever wonder why you ever been to like a Hotel 6 or a Motel or whatever it is, the Motel 8 or whatever, and they always just have Bibles in the nightstand?
it's in like every
room.
hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to a couple that just didn't have them though.
Well, that's
More
because they.
newer ones.
Yeah, I have a theory. I think it's because they never stock the towels or the tissues.
Or
so
people just steal them.
That's for wiping up your cum.
It is in the nightstand,
It is,
right
it's
next
right there.
to you. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Not using a dirty towel from whatever trucker stayed here last.
I don't leave you any
After
tissues
I
close
cum
by.
on my belly.
Wait, what? Who isn't replacing the towels and shit where you were?
Well, I'm just saying motel, or is it? What is it? Is it a Motel 6? It is. Yeah, they're all like
Yeah.
shit. Or the Super 8. That's what it is. A Super 8.
Super 8.
Yeah, they're all like terrible. Everyone that works there, it's like
Yeah.
2 guys and they hate themselves.
Yeah, that's like a place where you can expect like crime and bed bugs.
Yeah, there's a Bible, so you just got something to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's praying
on
in
the
a
wooden
fucking
chair in the
Super 8?
middle of the room, my legs crossed.
Damn, dude. You think God got paid for that? That book deal?
Probably not.
Probably not, man.
Probably got jibbed.
Well, he
Screwed
ghost
over.
wrote it, so
You're right. He did go. Yeah, technically, he did go. I think
it was his idea.
I think it was actually like 9 dudes.
It was all his idea. He just wanted the message out there. He didn't care. It was like
Shit. He's only been
it's
here
like when you
once.
drop a video on YouTube, just like not monetizing it, just get it out there
Yeah,
for the people.
that's fair, I guess.
For the peeps.
Yeah.
You think there's a reason he killed 6 million Jews, assuming that there's a reason for everything?
It was more like 4.
I heard.
No, we already got into this last time.
Yeah, but you were right. I think is what we concluded on. But is there a reason that you learn about in Catholic school for why he does stuff like that, or is it just kind of like,
No, he just
wrong
hates-
religion?
No, he just hates Jews.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, that checks out, I guess.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where he's like, he's all loving, but
He hates Jews.
he will smite thee if he feels like it.
Wasn't greed
Yeah.
one of the sins?
Yeah. Yes.
For an
Talk
all-loving
about
God,
plenty
he is a
pigeon, dude.
very
7 deadly sins.
Yeah, greed is
That's-
one of them. Jews are
that's-
probably the pocket change carrying motherfuckers.
whoa.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I love the Jewish community.
Shouts
Who
out.
doesn't, dude? All of our great music would be really shittily marketed if without. Well, we never would have heard any of it. You need them to get us the rap.
I've always wondered why Jews are just like such a why it's such a
Murky
polarizing
waters.
topic. Like it's
I don't know. Probably just
They've been
because
through a lot.
Yeah, just they're like
They've been
always
through a
just
lot.
like on the front page of the news. It's like, well, not always, but
I think
like,
that's why it's so funny.
nobody talks about Christianity. No one really talks about Islam. No one
I
really
mean,
talks about like
Islam's talked about quite a bit.
Baptists, like all these other. But the Jews,
Mormons get it pretty bad too, but the Jews get it in the media.
the exact what I'm saying. It's like.
Well, it's because they run it, dude. They're like, oh, poor us. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but
I don't know. I feel like I really, that's the main.
It's because they always hate when you up, for real.
it might. I've actually never met someone who's... Actually, I probably met a Jewish guy that just didn't tell me they were Jewish. I was about to say I've never met a Jew. But I probably have.
Briar's like part Jew.
Damn. That explains a lot. He kind of looks like... He's got the nose and, you know, I don't know, the hair maybe. Jew hair. That's why it's so long. He doesn't want to spend money on a haircut. You ever think about that? Hope Briar watches this and makes it this far and hears that.
For real.
Yeah. Imagine having a family member that was like in the Holocaust.
That would suck.
That would suck, dude. For them. You ever hear about the guys that do escape? And that use just a picture of them? There's a really, really skinny guy in like striped pajamas. It's like an 80-year-old dude. It couldn't have been that bad. Couldn't have been that bad if he escapes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was didn't make him walk. They trains, dude. That's got to be comfortable. A train. I love the train. And there are slower ways to die than gas. Given, you know, I think it's pretty merciful of him. Wasn't that bad.
Just suck his dick already. Fucking dig him up, slurp that fucking dirt up.
You ever seen that Norm Macdonald clip? He's on like the news, and he's like, I think they asked him if he would go back in time, if he would kill Hitler, and he's like, I would say, want to say I would, but I think when I got there and looked him in the eyes, I just wouldn't be able to do it. Have you ever? And then you ask them if they've ever looked Hitler, like looked at his eyes. They're so beautiful. And everyone's like, yo, what? It's very funny. Shout out Norm. I know he could use our support.
He doesn't. His eyes aren't pretty though. They're like
Hitler's. I've no idea what his eyes look like. I don't think anyone does.
Never seen videos. There's videos of him.
His eyes.
Yeah.
How much Hitler shit do you watch where you know what his eyes look like? I saw a picture of Marcel
I've
yesterday. And I was like,
I've probably seen a clip on like Instagram or some shit not that long ago of him just like bugging out.
Yeah.
I think I was watching like a Bill Burr video and he was talking about like Elon Musk doing the thing and there was a clip of Hitler. That's why. YouTube algorithm's gonna love these words in the transcription when the AI
luckily we're all
transcribes it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or it won't. We'll put it on other platforms as well.
This is all for educational
It'll
purposes,
go on
historical, educational purposes.
Yeah. Sure. Exactly. We're just trying to teach people.
Historical, educational, parody, copyright free.
Yeah. I don't think we will put them on iTunes and
Family
Spotify
friendly.
somehow. And then we will put them on iTunes and Spotify somehow. And there I think we can say what we want. Well, I mean, I think we already do, or I do anyway.
It would be fun to try to do like an exclusive episode every once in a while too.
We could get a Patreon.
Or like an extended.
Once we get like 10 or 20 in, we'll do an extra hour. Like we can just do 2 hours, cut each one exactly, or the first, just like cut the time in half, and then you pay $5 a month to get an episode every week, an extra one. I did that for Comtown and Matt and Shane's podcast. Like when I found them, I was like, dude, I can just get another episode of this. People hate their jobs. You underestimate how many people fucking hate their lives. They just want to be distracted from their inner thoughts. Think about coming on cars and the fiber ass, copyright, stuff like that.
Some people love their lives and still just spend too much time on their phones and would love to tune in. And
that's fair.
All of the above are welcome.
Yes, sure. All of them. I guess, dude. I guess we won't exclude anyone.
Yeah.
Great.
We could. How about we do a whites only podcast once a week?
Great advertising.
I disagree.
Yeah.
It's gonna get.
I disagree. I think we should have
A black
Spanish only podcast every week.
where we
and
try to learn Spanish.
only speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think 90%
I'd
of
be
our
down to
viewership
learn.
is Hispanic Latino community.
See.
Yeah, women. Latino
Sí,
Hispanic women
señor.
are 90% of our 40 viewers.
Did you read that?
Yeah.
Oy. Bueno.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, it's
Si,
crazy.
senor.
Si,
Yeah.
Me
papiano.
gusta.
You guys see? Oh,
Tu me gusta.
that's very good, Marcel. I know you're fluent in Spanish.
Estoy
No,
marihuana el fuego.
It's not weed, Will. We've already
El
covered
Kenny
this.
Vino.
Cannabino. Have you had that just packed this whole time?
I just got talking.
That's funny.
You guys see in Canada in the men's rooms they are now putting tampon dispensers.
Really?
Yeah, which is good because I'm starting to get hemorrhoids,
Yeah, I mean that's
so that might be kind of helpful actually.
that is pretty good. You know, just in case you happen to shit yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
I
That'll
got a
hopefully-
bloody hemorrhoid for the first time. I thought I was chafing for a while, and then I just had to be like, dude, this is like your ass
Ew.
shouldn't sting every afternoon.
Yeah, dude. That after I broke my leg, that I
You
got a
got some
hemorrhoid.
fiber in you.
No, that's what I'm saying. I need that. 'Cause someone might have dug into my shit while I was sleeping.
So I'm saying you need some fiber.
Fiberglass. I thought you meant the fiber ass. I
No.
thought you meant someone blew my ass out. Now it's like leaking.
Fruit and fucking.
I don't think that's what I need. My shits are
That kind
fine.
of
It's
shit.
just my asshole's warped, dude.
Yeah,
See, I can't look at it is the thing. I might buy a
Why
mirror
would
one
your
of these days so I can
asshole-
check out
why
my
is-
ass, dude. I'll send you a picture. I'm pretty sure it's fucked.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I think I sit on my phone. I open Pokemon cards on the Pokemon trading card game.
Let me
For
rephrase
too
that.
long.
Who's doing it?
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I need the fiber ass. I need that. You know, whoever's sticking their shit in me, they get that. They go, ow, yeah, that's fucking itchy. Leave me alone.
Someone sneaking up on you and giving you fucking
Yeah, dude. One time
blood ass.
when I was in a junior or senior,
That's not that funny.
it's pretty funny. Bloody ass.
The way I said it though.
That's what the tampons are for. Dude, I was at
bloody ass
Miles's
isn't that
and
funny, too.
I think Grace had mace on her, and I was fucking around with it. I sprayed my hand with it so I could smell it and be like, what the fuck is the deal with this shit? And then I went home
That shit
couldn't
is
sleep,
gnarly.
so I started beating off, and then I I had to shower 9 times. I had pepper spray on my balls, all over my balls, dude.
That's
It sucked, dude.
Dude,
One of the
spraying
worst
pepper
experiences. I had
spray
to
on
work
your
in the
hand
morning too.
and not washing your hands after.
It was
is
like mace.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. And then just trying to whack off and being like, fuck, this is no good.
Well, you fucking found out what it's all about.
Yeah, I guess, dude.
That's fucking around and finding out. Literally, you fucked your hand and found out.
Yeah, dude, I raped my hand and it pepper sprayed me.
No, I think your hand raped you.
Maybe, yeah, that's exactly right. I raped myself. You raped yourself. Yeah, but that's, yeah. You ever try to masturbate with no porn, and then you just think that,
Use your imagination.
that's what I'm saying, but then you go, dude, now I'm just beating off a dude.
No, I just feel like
And then you go,
when I
can't get
do
in
it
my head.
without the porn, it feels like self-love.
Interesting.
Sounds like your imagination sucks, Liam.
No, it's not. Yeah, I guess. I think I have a good imagination, dude. I had an imaginary friend when I was little.
I do agree, though.
Dude,
you're just showing love.
I know, I guess. Self-love? Oh, you agree with him? No, I thought you agreed with just it feels like you're jacking off a dude. I don't know, man. I guess what you need to do, probably, is find a fruit that you can fuck from the fridge. Because then it's I'm just fucking a fruit, not beating off a dude. And then you just, that's probably the way out. Maybe that's why fucking people do all that. They don't ask for consent. Is because they're like, well, I can't whack off.
It's a waste.
Especially
of fruit,
before they had phones, no porn. Everyone's just beating off dudes, and they're like, "I'm sorry you said no, but if I don't do this, I'm gay." And then you got all this Me Too shit.
What?
Yeah,
I'm not following.
it's Occam's razor.
Why does Occam have the razor?
I don't know, so we can shave his nuts. I don't know who Occam is. I just heard that.
That sounds very
I have
painful.
heard that before. I think that's like...
It's the simplest solution.
Is that what it is?
The simplest answer is usually the right one. The one that requires the least.
Okay, yeah.
Like if it's a really complicated, like if I asked you, like where were you, and you gave me, well, okay, and that's not a good example.
Yeah, what? There's only one right answer.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how long it takes.
I don't know. I guess just the simplest path, you know.
Yeah.
Rather than the most complicated one.
Yeah. That sounds like it. That sounds about right.
Where's the razor come in then?
I think it's like a...
It's like another word.
It's
for
like an old
theory.
term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably just thought it sounded fucking sick.
Yeah, it's probably some cool philosopher guy that was like, this dude knew how to fucking get that shit done and figure that shit out. So, like, when we need to fucking get shit done and figure it out, we're gonna use Occam's razor and just cut that shit right how we gotta fucking... Alright, how we gotta fucking put it where we need to fucking line it up.
Yeah, it's called a razor because you cut through the bullshit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cut right through that.
I might name my kid Razor. And then put him in the woods 3 days later. Like, I just wanted something named Laser or whatever I said.
Razor?
Yeah.
Like the scooter.
Yeah, I had one of those, dude. Fucking
Razor laser.
Yeah, those things kind of do suck. I'm not gonna lie. The bars have like a slight incline towards you. I don't know. All scootering is for gays, which is super cool. That's why I don't touch it. I'm just not. It's not me, you know.
What if you just named him Razor, called him Scooter, and then
put him in the woods.
just taught him to kick people in the shins really hard as a kid?
Yeah, then
So
someone else
he
would
always
put him in
just
the woods
hurts
for him.
people's shins.
Yeah.